Chairman, Comrade Chairperson, Comrade Chairman for the Trafalgar Division, Comrade next Member Parliament and Minister of Finance of Jamaica, Comrade Julian Robinson, my Senator colleague, Senator Fraser Binns, Comrade Dennis Gordon, the Chairman for the mighty Region 3.
Yes!
Comrade Mayor,
Not here.
Comrade Eugene Kelly, Comrade Warriors and Comrade Foot Soldiers of the People's National Party. The word is love. You know, comrades, I got the schedule for the divisional conferences this weekend. And when I scanned through, I saw that Trafalgar Division was having its conference. And I was scheduled to go out of town. And I said to my wife, listen me, we have to go and visit and support our brother and friend, Comrade Jesse.
Yes.
Because when Comrade Jesse won the election, you know, Comrade Jesse made big announcement that he need to find a wife. And my wife decides that she ever take it on to find somebody who look pretty and sweet like she for Jesse. So, with my wife searching. And I tell you, comrades, Jesse is a young man in whom we are well pleased.
Yes.
Well pleased. He represents the future of the People's National Party. And I say anywhere I spot a nah switch, can't switch, never switch, PNP, I have to be there to uphold such comrades. And Comrade Jesse finds himself in that category.
Yes.
But you know, comrades, equally, I have to support my brother, my comrade and friend, Comrade Julian.
Yes.
Because we know that he is going to be the next member of parliament for this constituency. And we know that he is going to be the next minister of finance.
Yes.
And when he becomes minister of finance, he no want no company to articulate the issues. And when the debate comes, we can send him alone to go debate the issue. You know what comes to debate with him.
Things must change in our era. From young to old, everybody say it's time to choose a better way. Now is the time, now is the hour. Choose PNP for people power. Now is the time, now is the hour. Choose PNP.
And I tell you, comrades, we know that the PNP is fine with a Julian Robbins.
That's right.
Because him come from the best traditions of the People's National Party.
Yes.
His family, grandfather, auntie, uncle, father has given selfless service to Jamaica.
Yes.
And we know say when he come on to hanky-panky, him not
Him not
in
that. That's right.
that not enough him lead. And we're going to make sure say that we put a Minister of Finance who will ensure that there is probity and transparency in every single financial transaction that is done in Jamaica, including what takes place in the Financial Investigation Division.
That's right. Right here. Right there.
But comrades, you know me have to be on the battlefield. Because when I was growing up in St. Mary,
Good parish.
Good parish indeed. My mother taught me in the fine traditions of the People's National Party. And I understand very well that we might be poor, but we're proud and ambitious. And she ensured that I went to a good school, get an education. So even when blindness came, I had sufficient in me in terms of ambition to want to move on. And thanks to the programs and policies of the People's National Party, I was able to get into university and complete a first degree, complete a second degree, and complete a third degree in the form of a PhD. And I tell you, I am happy because the leader of our noble movement has seen it fit and him say, listen me Floyd, I want you to be deputy chairman for the noble movement, and that has been a first for a blind person in Jamaica, and thanks to the People's National Party for making sure that persons with disabilities are brought in the front and center of Jamaican development.
Amen.
And we know that his father was one of the pioneer advocates for persons with disabilities in this country.
Yes.
And so it wasn't strange for him to call me and say, Floyd, I'm gonna give you a new portfolio to shadow. That of housing and sustainable living.
You're the best man.
And I want you to make sure that you come up with some solutions to build affordable housing for the people of Jamaica.
Yes.
And that is why we say that when we take over the $11.4 billion that they take out of NHT every year to fund the budget, we are going to stop that annual extraction and make sure that the $11.4 billion is there in the NHD to build affordable houses for the people of Jamaica.
Yes. Here.
And we say as well that out of that $11.4 billion, we are going to set up a special fund to make sure that young people can get a $500,000 grant to pay for the deposit of their houses, because People's National Party believe that our young people must own them own a door key and own them own houses in Jamaica. And we say we are going to be building out 50,000 houses for low-income earners across this country. Because when we took over, when we left office in 2016, a one-bedroom was selling for about $7 million. A two-bedroom was selling for about $12 million. That's where Portia Simpson Miller left it in 2016. And now under this leader, Andrew Holness, is pure 20 and $30 million houses are built with NHD money. And Mark Golding said that have to stop because NHD was established to provide affordable houses for the working class of Jamaica. And we're going to build out 50,000 houses. And the good thing about it, Comrade Julian, is that when we build those houses, those contributors of NHT will not be paying for the land portion of the housing cost, and that is going to make the price for houses cheaper by between $2.5 and $3 million in Jamaica as a glory to Mark Golden and the People's National Party.
The little boy is mashing up the place. Yeah. We are gonna take it to them. Say we are gonna set it for them. Who don't like we, so we still like them. Babali me live, I mean I beg no friend.
Indeed, we are going to take it to them. And comrades, we say that we are going to implement the rent to buy initiative, because when we build out the 50,000 houses, we're going to make a portion of it available for rent to buy, so that the barbers, the hairdressers, the taxi drivers, the household helpers, who they don't get a monthly pay slip, but they want to own a piece of this rock too, we're gonna make sure that they can rent these units, and over a 6 to 8 months period, we're going to convert that rent into mortgage so that they can own their own homes. Yeah. Because the People's National Party believe that it is best to pay a mortgage than to pay rent. Because when you pay a mortgage, you own your own key. When you pay rent as somebody key, you have to borrow. And comrades, the final housing initiative that I want to mention is the program for the orderly renewal and transformation of infrastructure in all areas, the Portia Initiative. Yes. The initiative that we are putting in place to replace Operation Pride. And we're going to make sure that all those 47 Operation Pride developments across this country, we're going to make sure we complete those developments and make the people them get the title for the land that they live on. We are going to be tearing down zinc fences and putting up concrete walls or chain link fences across this country. We're going to be improving sidewalks to make it accessible for persons with disabilities. And indeed, we're going to give Jamaica a brand new facelift under the Portia Initiative. And you know, your member of parliament, being the quintessential member of parliament, being the advocate for the people, once him hear these housing initiative announced, him never hesitate. Him call me on the phone and him said to me, Comrade Floyd, make sure that McGregor Gully is in the offering. Make sure that Woodford Park is up and running. Make sure that Swallowfield is up and running. And I have to say to Comrade Julian, you don't worry, because we're going to roll out the Portia in Southeast St. Andrew to make sure that we tear down zinc fences and build up concrete walls or chain link fences and improve the sidewalks throughout the constituency so that your senior citizens and persons with disabilities can move with ease. And we're going to build out some of the low-income houses in this constituency to make sure that working class Jamaicans can get their keys to their owner homes as we build and transform Jamaica. And so I say to you, comrades, let us go in the highways and the byways to make sure that the People's National Party is returned to government whenever the next election is called. Comrades, they can run, but they cannot hide. They can delay, but not forever. Because I see the signal waving in the sky. Victory for the PNP. Draw it nigh. One love, comrade. God bless you as we march forward to victory.